I must live by the guidelines which I initiated. In my view, there's only one appropriate course of action. I am prepared to resign now to ensure an orderly transition as quickly as possible.
It's toll on me personally, politically, but most important on my family. And I want to return to that wonderful family and my personal life.
I just talked to the Lieutenant Governor and tendered my resignation, effective when the caucus chooses a new leader. It's been nearly 6 months since the search of my house on the evening of March 2nd, 1999, and of course I've known right from that date that it was likely I would be having to do this today or at some point.
After considerable soul-searching and discussion with my family, I've decided to ask the BC Liberal Party executive to hold a leadership convention at the earliest possible date to select a new leader of the party.
She has now retired to make her decision. I offered my resignation and asked for dissolution, and the reason I did that is because as we had our conversation, it became very clear to me that the risk that would be posed by, what I believe the risk that would be there for changing the rules and really bending the rules of democracy in order to make another government work. So I told her that, and I talked to her about that, and when it became clear that I needed to ask for dissolution, which she made very clear that I only had two choices, I did ask for dissolution. Now, she hasn't granted that request. She's chosen another path, and I know that she will, I suppose she'll be able to talk to you about why she made that decision. I don't know why, but she did, and I certainly accept that result.
But at the halfway point in a mandate, which we are at coming up to this fall, it's traditional for a leader to ask his colleagues what their plans are. Will they be running in the next election? Many of you will know, in fact, I'm pretty sure it's not a secret, that I have gone through my second bout of cancer and successfully went through 35 radiation treatments, and I am currently cancer-free. My health is good, but my energy flags as the days go by. So before I could ask my colleagues what their plans were for the coming 2 years and beyond, I had to ask myself that. My wife, Ellie, the love of my life, spent a week, I guess 10 days ago, on the west coast of Vancouver Island in my constituency, reflecting on what we wanted to do with the rest of our lives before I asked that question of my colleagues. And we came to the conclusion that I'm not able to make another 6-year commitment to this job. And as a result, I have asked Darren Shumahetsa, the President of the BC NDP, to work with our governing body, the Provincial Council and the Executive, to select a date in the fall for a leadership convention. This has been the thrill of my life to be the Premier of British Columbia, and I will be the Premier of British Columbia tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that.